Hey crafters, welcome back to More Than Pretty and Crafty. Today I will be attempting a screen print using a silk screen frame and fabric paint and squeegees and all that good stuff. We'll go over it in the video. I don't know if I'm in love with it, but I think it's just gonna take more practice. But yeah, so I hope this video helps, and if you know of any other techniques or better things, just comment them below and enjoy. Okay, so in my Cricut design space, I've already have my image set up. I'm going to click make it and make sure you mirror. This is very important for screen printing. And so you're going to see it's adjusted to the mat. Got it going and ready to print. So we'll be using the Speedball screen printing frame. We will also be using Speedball fabric paint. This painter's tape to protect the shirt, the squeegee that I also got from Speedball. I already have my vinyl cut out and I have my weeding tool ready to weed it, my transfer tape to transfer it onto the frame, and my scraper to get the transfer paper onto the vinyl, and of course a shirt. So we're going to go ahead and start by weeding out our vinyl. So once you got the vinyl off the mat, you're going to do a reverse weeding. That means that you're not going to take off the backing or whatever. What it is that you're going to take out only the parts that you want painted. So usually we would take off the majority of the vinyl, right? Because we're applying it to a tumbler or something like a hard surface. But we're going to be doing a reverse weeding. So I'm going to grab my transfer tape and get it onto the vinyl. I'm laying it down as I peel off the backing. I'm going to grab my scraper, scrape it down, make sure it's on there really good. So now I'm going to slowly take off the backing of the vinyl, slowly and carefully. So part of the R lifted up and I'm just reattaching it to the transfer tape. Like so. Voila, there we go. So we're going to go ahead and make sure everything is set, all the bubbles are out. Set that aside for a minute and grab our Speedball frame. Okay, so we're gonna have it upside down, the flat side up. Okay, and we are gonna take our vinyl piece and apply it to our screen. Make sure it's centered and in the spot that you want it. Lay it down, flip it upside down, and you're gonna take the scraper and scrape it. Make sure that the vinyl is on there good. Okay. So then we're going to remove the transfer tape. So now we're going to grab our painter's tape and cover the remaining space on the screen. This will protect your shirt from getting paint where you're not wanting paint. Now I have my shirt already and set up. You want to make sure you get out any wrinkles. I kind of taped it down just to keep it in place while I push it. I'm placing my screen centered. There are centering tools that you can use. I didn't have them, so I'm just kind of winging it here, but it did center pretty well. So I'm going to grab my Speedball fabric paint and get it ready. I just use a disposable spoon to stir it. Make sure it's, not clumpy and it's just the right texture and consistency. And I also use like this super cheap rubber spatula that I got during Christmas at Walmart. And I just get that all in there. It's kind of messy, so just be careful you don't get it on your shirt. And you're going to apply a generous amount above your design. And you're going to make sure that you go the width of your lettering, okay? Because you want to scrape it down with your squeegee. And yeah, so you're just going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and get my squeegee ready, hold it at a 90-degree angle, and pull it down. This is why I taped down my shirt, just so it doesn't move while I'm doing this. What I learned is that you can apply pressure to the frame, which I did not do here. So you can use your body weight to push down the frame to add extra pressure so you can get an even distribution of the ink. Okay, so this is my first try doing this. I don't think I did horribly, but there definitely is room for improvement. So I'm scraping the ink all the way down to one side. Make sure that you're doing it evenly pressured. And again, you can pressure down onto the frame using your body weight. So now that we have everything moved to the side, we're going to quickly or gently lift the screen, and your design should be on your shirt. Now you can see at the end where the RIS is at, it's kind of faded because I did not apply the proper pressure there. So it's just trial and error. So there we go, guys. Not too bad except for that one space, but the Coach part came out excellent. I also tried it on a second shirt and did a more even pressure. So I'm going to let these dry. So I'm super impatient and couldn't wait for them to air dry. So I'm using my heat gun to hurry the process of drying the ink. And then once this is dried, it'll be ready to be heat pressed. The shirt needs to be heat pressed to cure and seal the ink onto the shirt. So then once that's done, you can wash them and the design will not come off. So let me know if you guys tried this. So we're getting my heat press warmed up, 360 for 30 seconds, and Teflon sheet.